Last time on Of Dice and Dens. So as you peek in the door, you see there are 3 large chests. You're investigating this wood.
Yes.
So when you unsheath it, it glows about as bright as moonlight. When you look a little closer, you can see some writing on the top. It's a detector for the undead. Whenever you roll it, you're thinking of a number. Seems to appear. It's a charlatan's die.
I am a thief.
It's called the Pot of Awakening. When an ordinary shrub is planted in it, the shrub will transform into an awakened shrub, which is friendly towards you and may listen to commands you give it. You realize it's a potion of climbing.
Oh.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It is, in fact, a magical booby trap. I could Eldritch Blast the lock.
Nope.
Hold on to your butts. Son of a bitch.
4 chickens appear on the ground next to Navia.
Chickens!
Potato vampires burst through the door.
I feel like I want to cast the illusion that they are surrounded by sun.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Please don't take my sunshine
I
away.
think playing in the middle of a fight of D&D is transformative. After finding some cool new toys, our heroes are jumped by some potato vampires. What happens next? Find out now on Of Dice and Dens, Fog Over Blackpool. And now it's Elishana's turn.
Okay,
So you're
somebody yells to her, and she turns around and she's holding 2 chickens. She drops one. And then, towards the one that hasn't been hurt, apparently, she does Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So the target must succeed on a dexterity saving roll.
You guys have good decks. And what's your number? 12?
Yes,
So
I
your
believe
DC?
so.
10. He does not succeed.
Woohoo! 6 damage.
6 damage. So a glowing flame of light leaves your hands, and it ignites him. And while he doesn't burn to death, you definitely see some of his skin curl back like potato skins.
And she would be really impressed with herself, only she's scared the chicken that she was holding.
And it scratched the shit out of her.
So she falls on the ground and she's batting at the chicken. It's a bad choice.
Bad choice. Okay, what's your name? It's your turn. There is one left.
Oh, right. Well, that last one went off so well. And it lasted for a minute.
That's what
Yes.
she said.
Ah, shit. Should I try El Kabong? Is
Yes.
the question.
Why shouldn't you try alcohol?
Here's the question: is should El Kabong be an ancestral weapon?
Hell yeah!
I'm wondering how much. We can give it a shot. Where the fuck is my D4 is the question now.
If you hit, I need you to make
Okay.
a sound effect. Though.
He needs there needs to be a sound effect for this. Can you?
How do I do that without damaging this guitar?
Just make like a boom sound.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. All right.
But let's see if you hit first.
Oh,
Alright.
bitch.
Just a D4, right?
Yeah.
Looks
so
like
you have to move up next to him.
Mhm.
Only about 10
No,
feet.
our DM
Sure.
was a mean girl.
So I'm there.
Okay.
Don't forget to do
So
2
now roll.
dice if it's an attack.
Nope, because the sunshine went away. They both saw through it.
Oh, sorry, damn it. I forgot about that.
So, but yeah, roll a d20.
Mm.
It should
Okay.
say on your character sheet if you have any pluses. I don't know if you do. Probably strength.
To attack
Yeah.
with El Caban?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I added El Caban to
No.
the sheet I made for him.
No, there's no bonuses.
18.
Damn.
That hits!
Sweet.
Then you roll the 4.
All right. Let's
First
see.
you need a sound effect. Oh,
That was
yeah.
good, that was good.
So Dan should just, like, take that and use it every time.
Then you roll this to see how
Oh,
much it
right.
hits for.
Now I gotta roll my d4. 2.
Alright. I mean, you didn't do too much damage, but you can tell that you definitely broke his spirit.
Come on, at least his head
Is he
must have, like,
dazed?
turned
Is he
around.
dazed?
He is not. Alright, that makes it Novia's turn.
Oh, mine was, radiant damage. The 6.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
You attacked this guy, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if that makes a thing.
Oh, yeah. She gets to choose her
Yeah.
own card.
I rolled a 1. I have to choose a
More
card.
chickens!
Doesn't say they're affected by
Really?
that.
That's lame. If they're undead, then I should be able to do other things that wouldn't.
Let me check though, because it might be different from 4E where they don't say it because
It's obvious.
yeah. How much damage did you do? Was it
6.
6? I'm just gonna say it was double.
Yes!
So now he's looking much worse. All
Could
right.
his jaw at least have been taken off by him? The elk bomb?
It looks like mashed rotten potatoes now.
Ugh.
All right.
It's a little greenish.
Uh-huh. All right.
Alright.
Let's shuffle these up again.
Navia rolled. And now she gets a card.
And I did slashing, so that's
The top one.
Flick of the wrist, I can only attack with one hand on my next turn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that makes it Grin's turn.
Wait, did Navia break a nail?
Yeah.
Ow, that hurt. Am I bleeding? No, but whose turn is it?
Grins.
Go Gran, go Gran.
All right. I'm going to step up and try and stay sneaky
Up, take
and
it to the
shoot at it.
streets.
I was gonna say step up to the streets.
I like the idea of what's his name just in the back noodling on his guitar. It's not my turn.
11.
I've got to practice my winning song, so once we finally defeated them, I can play a.
So you're gonna do like the
Okay.
Final Fantasy song? 11 does not hit.
Boo.
You still
Good
have like
hits.
those spots in your eyes from the fake sun, and it gets stuck in the door jam.
I'm going to scoot back with my extra move
It's good.
and hide.
All right, and the vampire spawn is going to attack Navia.
Rude.
Gonna scratch at you. That is a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Hmm.
Ooh,
It just
snap.
claws at your armor, but does not get to your boobs. And that makes it Biznick's turn.
We talk about boobs and poop an awful lot in this.
Don't forget pee, you guys.
Yeah,
You've
don't
talked
forget
an
the pee.
awful lot
We-
about
We
that.
got a nice yellow stream last time. We know our audience.
Which is mostly
For-
us.
14-year-old boys, apparently.
We're a pedcast.
Yeah, we're a pedcast.
All right.
No. No, we're not.
17.
Yes, 17 does hit.
All right.
What about a poop cast?
And 8.
8. He explodes like a overcooked baked potato.
Rotten baked potato.
How many are left?
None.
That's it.
0 are left.
Do you want to hear this little song from back where I'm from?
Is this a victory song?
It is a victory song. It's not. I detect it's not from my time exactly, but it is from where I am from.
All right. I like to learn about different places, so.
Yeah, me
Do
too.
the
Well, you know,
chickens
it's really
disappear,
funny.
Or are
Is,
they just wandering around?
What's that?
Did the chickens disappear?
No, they're still around. They just appear. They're not like temporary chickens.
They're not spectral
Temporary
chickens.
chickens.
They're just accidental chickens. That's
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Accidental chicken.
New
Dibs,
band name.
yep, dibs on band name.
We're the accidental chickens.
Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction where I saw something I just had to have. My mind said I should proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'll give anything to make you mine, oh mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. I don't know the rest of it.
So apparently, what's his name is from the early 90s.
I'm just saying it's not from my time, but it is from my place. I just sometimes I detect things from different. In the ether, things happen.
Memento guys and how they detect the ether.
Jay's homework is to take these songs and make them D&D related.
Mm-hmm.
Right, of course.
Fair.
And Dan's job is to edit them just enough so we don't infringe on copyright.
Yeah, it's self-hosted.
Just
It's
play
a
them a little
non-issue.
bit bad, Jason. Don't sing so good and don't
You
play
mean
guitar
worse?
so
There you
well.
go.
Nailed it.
Then it won't be on key and they'll be all good.
I mean, less.
Well, those are pretty good.
I'll take it.
All right, so you defeated those guys, and all that's left is them dare double doors.
Wait, did we...
Can you shoot stuff at the double doors again?
A double dare yet?
Was it the doors we were trying to do?
Oh no, it was the chest that I was trying to blow open.
No, it was a lock on the door.
Oh,
Oh,
but
it was
then
on the
the
door.
zombies came in, or did they come in from the
They
other?
came in. They came in from
heard
the
them.
food pantry
the gross
because
order.
of the noise of all the chickens.
Can I just say?
Which nothing happened to the lock because
Can I
chickens
sacred
appeared
flame
instead.
the lock?
What?
Sacred flame the lock.
Yes,
I can.
you can try.
Okay,
gonna walk
it
around
has
the
to
corner.
make
Oh,
a
I'm still
dexterity
there.
saving throw.
Oh well, then maybe
I don't
not.
think that's probably very good
I mean,
at
sure. It's a DC 25 dexterity. Oh, it fails. All right, so it explodes,
that, I guess.
and the spell is dissipated.
Yay!
Did it
You're
injure
welcome.
anyone?
No,
I didn't-
Exploded?
I didn't
Nope.
get any chickens to appear.
good job.
You know what? Screw you.
How many chickens
Clerics.
showed
Four.
up? 4. Well, guess what? Once we finish this little thing we're doing, we'll come back and I'll make you all some nice fried chicken.
Oh no! I dropped my yarn.
You gonna make fried chicken?
Yeah. Why not?
I kind of want to. I want a chicken mount now.
You'd have to probably make it bigger. You're 3 feet.
Okay, a little bigger.
An emu,
Chocobo or something.
Maybe
Yeah,
you can
chocobo.
morph it somehow.
a dire chicken.
I'm gonna peek through the doorway to see if there's anything
Okay.
behind it that's dangerous.
I think you definitely need to re-roll your stealth.
Okay.
Feel like it was interrupted.
23.
Stealth interrupted.
23. Okay.
I'll peek on in there. And I'm gonna roll my top. See if it spins or not.
Okay.
Probably not.
You try to spin it, but it just will not do.
Alright, I'm gonna whisper to them that they're still undead here.
Okay, so you peek through the door,
Go lay down.
and in the chamber, you see golden wall sconces holding unlit candles, each one marking the location of a chest. Your eyes follow the floor to the far end of the room, where a raised platform holds an open sarcophagus.
Ah,
Inside of the casket lies the unmoving body of a vampire. Given his clothing and adornment, he could be a king. A wooden stake has been plunged through his silk shirt straight into his heart.
Let's
Or
pull it out,
Hey.
guys.
No.
I think he's a king. He ain't got shit all over him.
huh. So wait, there's chests below the candles?
Yep, along the back wall.
Grin just instantly goes to the chest.
Yeah, it sounds like her character.
These chests are all chests.
Alright, well, I'm still stealthy, so.
I'm sure rogues have other interests.
Can confirm.
I guess I'm gonna.
Hard no.
Hard no.
Can I do a perception check on the candle in the
I will.
chest?
A perception?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, if you want to.
Why not?
See if there's anything extra suspicious, I guess. 17?
Those are for sure candles and chests.
Okay, I'm gonna light one.
Ooh.
And
Oh, they're already lit.
What?
oh, I thought you said unlit.
This
Did they?
is super.
Did I read it?
That is a safety hazard.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are unlit. Sorry.
I'm calling
Okay, I'm
OSHA.
gonna light one.
Okay. Oh, you can see better.
The black flame.
They need
candle.
better bloodborne pathogens training here anyway.
Can I open it?
The chest?
Yeah.
Let me see.
So is this a large chamber?
Yeah, they're not locked.
Okay. Well, then I'm opening it.
All right. In the first chest, you find 9 electrum pieces,
Mmm.
300 gold pieces,
Whoa.
Never forget 9 Electrum.
and 12 rubies.
Ooh.
So, okay, wait.
Do I get anything special for that?
Yes, straight to hell.
How many electrum? I'm sorry.
9.
9 Electrum.
Jen has learned to tune you the fuck out.
And how many rubies?
12.
That's what happens
1 dozen.
after 7 years of marriage.
Crazed weasels.
Never hear the nonsense anymore.
So are the rest of you still standing out in the hall, or did you come in the room?
I'm gonna light the other
I got my
candle
Okay.
and check
finger
the
up
other
my
chest.
nose.
Sounds like a plan. You open up the second chest. You find 3 sets of fine royal clothes worth at least 100 gold pieces each.
Do any of them fit me?
Maybe the top.
Ooh.
5 sets?
What's that?
You said 5 sets?
3 sets.
3 sets.
Yes, we each get a gown.
And then
I
one
feel
stone.
like
There's also
like-
one stone etching that reads, "Here lies my beloved Martumal, husband and friend."
I want that so I can
That
invite
name.
guys up to see my etchings. Okay, it's only the one
You're from
etching, really.
1977. Your
Hey.
entire existence.
Hey, you're from 1990.
Yeah, fair.
That's all that was in the second chest.
okay.
Daguerreotypes in the third chest.
I'm gonna take this stuff out with me and ask them about what they think of the headstone and if we should do something in The
What, like
room
a
with
rubbing?
We should probably just like straight up decapitate that like sleeping vampire guy and
Probably.
not pull the stake out.
Does he have skin on him, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just decapitate.
yeah
him.
he ain't
I'm gonna coup
dead.
de grace that.
Do you remember
motherfucker.
at all any of the things that you read in that book at the old lady's house 4
No.
months ago?
No.
Thanks for listening to episode 13 of Dice and Dens. The party's getting pretty close to the end of this adventure, it sounds like. They found the big bad vampire. We'll see if they can defeat him. But unfortunately, next episode will not be a regular of Dice and Dens episode because of some scheduling conflicts. It's going to be a little bit before we can meet again. But a mostly same but slightly different group of us have gotten together to play a different game called Deadlands, which is kind of an alt-reality Civil War era Wild West fantasy magic game. And actually, the DM, or Marshall as they call it, is Jeff on this one. So I'm just a regular old player. And so we'll be airing the first episode of that bonus content. I'm not sure where it'll permanently live. Maybe I'll make another RSS feed just for, another show just for like bonus stuff. I don't know. If you guys have an idea of how you'd like to hear it, or if you just want it mixed in with this regular stuff, just let us know at odndpod@gmail.com or hit me up on Twitter. We have a merch shop now. You can get some merch at shop.odndpodcast.com. And just a reminder, this module is Fog Over Blackpool. It's on dmsguild.com, written by Seth Tomlinson. Hit us up at odndpodcast.com or see us on Twitter at odndpod or Facebook ODND Podcast, or as I said, email odndpod@gmail.com. Please visit stolendress.com. You can see some of our other podcasts like Comedy on Vinyl, Dispatches from Fort Awesome, What's With You Scooby-Doo, the Dan J's Comedy Hour podcast. And again, the music here is by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License. So let's see what these guys are going to do to this vampire.
What did we read? Can we jog our memories but hear them out loud as if
One of
someone
the
else is
things you
saying them?
do remember is that when a vampire is staked, they are not dead, only unconscious.
Basically in
Yeah.
force.
So we need to
So
cut
if we
his head off.
removed it or maybe talked loud, he might get up.
Not talked loud. The stake keeps him in place, but if you remove it, yeah, that's the only thing keeping him down.
We should probably just be straight up behead him.
And he looks tough.
Yeah, let's just behead him. All of us at once. Everyone
I mean,
in
he's
for the
unconscious.
head.
You can just go ahead and coup de grace the mofo.
Do we have to stealth?
And why did we go in here in the first place again?
Okay, coup de grace.
Because vampires, and you were right, there is a vampire.
Are we looking for the mayor? Is he the mayor?
He is not the mayor.
Okay.
Monsieur
Coup de
le
grace.
maire.
Kill him. Kill him.
And what did the headstone
So-
say
But
his
you,
name was?
if you remember the story,
No, I don't
The ma-
remember anything.
there were people disappearing, young
Yeah.
ladies and farmers, and so the mayor took a bunch of people to the castle to fight what he thinks where the evil was, and then he came back alone, and then and he seemed suspicious, and as you suspect, possibly a vampire. And as you were fighting these vampire spawn, you realized that they are wearing the armor of the people of the town and are probably the people that went with the mayor.
Okay.
But if he's a vampire, something would have had to make him a vampire.
So, was there anything at all about a cure? Probably not.
There is no cure.
Alright, so I'm gonna just straight
So,
up
really, there's-
decapitate this motherfucker.
Yeah, there's no
You're right.
reason not to. Why are you trying to talk us out of this?
I'm not. I'm not at all.
He really isn't.
I'm kind of talking you into it.
No, we were already agreeing, and you keep saying stuff.
yes,
I'm more in favor of pouring some lamp oil in the sarcophagus and let the motherfucker burn. But
Ooh.
But I think then he
We
can
can
come
do both.
after
Let's do both.
us. Let's
Yeah,
cut his
because
head off and then let him burn.
what happens if the stake burns quicker
First.
as dry
Exactly.
wood?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So decapitate him and then burn the remains.
There
Okay,
you
this
go.
is the plan. I decapitate the motherfucker.
He now is headless.
Yay!
Now set that bitch on fire.
and
Okay.
dead.
And now you pour lamp oil on him. And
Wait, hold on. Should I complicate things by saying, well, that was easy?
Oh shit! Knock on wood, and knock on the stake, and move it deeper.
There are still 2 chests.
Oh, I thought there were
I
only
would recommend before lighting a fire in an enclosed stone room, you finish looking around.
Alright, fine. Well, while I'm busy
Alright, well, I'll
decapitating
open
a motherfucker,
another one.
he's opening chest.
All right, you open the 3rd
Just
chest,
loot it.
and you find a spyglass worth probably about 1,000 gold pieces,
Wow.
a disguise kit,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and a medium tapestry threaded with silver, worth about 2,000 gold pieces.
Dag.
Dollar, 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 yo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's sweet. Tapestry. What kind of tapestry?
Just
It's a medium tapestry threaded with silver.
Okay.
It's kind of one. It's what you would hang up in your room in your in the medieval times instead of a poster.
Okay.
Any
Well, like
pee
instead
behind
of
it.
Starry Night in your dorm room, we have a cool like medium tapestry.
Yeah, you can decide what's on it if you want to keep
Also,
it.
I'm not being gross, but people did pee behind it in castles.
And inns downtown.
All right, I'll open the last chest.
Okay, you go to open it and it's locked.
I'm gonna open it with my thieves' tools.
All right, it pops right open. You
All right.
find 300 silver pieces and a journal. Which that's the link I sent you.
Okay.
And
Wait, you're a psychic. How'd you know we'd find it?
Oh, I find it.
everyone finds it.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know, do you want me to read what the contents say? Do you want me to read it in Martimol's voice?
Yes.
you did very
Oh,
well.
he can't talk. He's dead now,
Well-
guys.
Ah,
You didn't know. I've got it right here.
Oh, okay.
This is a journal of the vampire Martimol that he has kept since just before he took up residence in Foulsfield Keep. Now you know the name of the place you're in. It contains vital information about Lord Aesir Darvin. The following text of the journal can be read aloud by the DM. Oh, this was for me to read to myself. Or give it to PCs as a prop, which I did. It is unseemly that I, Martimal, have been forced to wander the forbidden realms like a vagrant in search of a roof. But alas, the mistakes I've made have left me without a home these many months. The sunlight comes fast, for now this cave will do. Tomorrow I shall set out again to find a lair befitting my grandeur. This castle shall suit my needs. It is a vast improvement over life near the cities where there are too many well-studied and cultured individuals who will understand the meaning of the fog. Here in the country, the people are simple and stupid. I will make good sport of the farmers and cottagers. Yes, this castle shall suit me well.
Dear Journal, do you think Jenny likes me? She keeps looking at me in class, but I can't tell. She passed me a note, but it didn't say anything. I can't tell if she just wrote it in invisible ink or if she's trying to fuck with me. Bye for now, Bibbles.
XOXO, Martimal. Alas, it does not take long for the fog of my lair to spread. How much more pleasant the landscape becomes to my senses when it has been decimated by my presence. I sent for a merchant from the city to bring new metal and glasswork to the castle. This abode lacks a certain elegance, but this will not be so for long. The merchant has arrived with his shipment. Now I have my new decor and a meal that could last for months. I have locked him up and shall surely be able to drain him for many weeks before he perishes.
is this written in Comic Sans?
When he dies, I will destroy the corpse. I have no need for spawn depleting my limited food supply in this underpopulated backwater. And no, I made sure not to use Comic Sans. I set upon a forester and his family. Their screams shall certainly give me great comfort for many moons. There is nothing quite like the blood of a child. A person so young, so pure and unpolluted. But I must not let my greed get the best of me. If I continue to venture beyond my gates for prey, I will surely draw the attention of great men. This must be quick. I see from the tower a band of armed men traveling the road to the keep. My guards have served me well these past months, but I fear this force may be too great for them. The dust has settled, and it is time to write about the events that have transpired here in the last day. At dusk, a group of marauders came up from the village of Blackpool, a paltry hamlet to the west of my castle. I could see them from more than a mile off when I was surveying my grounds from the guard tower. It soon became clear to me that this force would be too great for my guards. They have made quick work of vagrants and traveling merchants who have sought to trespass here, but they are weak and stupid. They could not match the force that was approaching my door. I commanded my gargoyles to be still and let men pass. My faithful guards are unwaveringly loyal. For that I commend them. 13 men came to my door. I left the gate unbarred so that they would strut into my castle confidently. Inside the great hall, I flew above them as a silent bat. I struck from the shadows and picked them off one by one. These were nothing like the great warriors of old. They were brave, but foolhardy, for their courage outmatched their feeble strength. I was impressed by the heart of these fighters and considered that I might give them a strength befitting their valor. As I fought each man, one by one, I left them on the floor unconscious until only 3 remained. 2 of them tried to run. I have no use for cowards in my hold. I will keep them chained up in the castle and drain the life of them slowly. They will live and suffer in my keep for as long as they remain alive. As for the third, he was a formidable warrior. I was impressed to see a man of such strength and tenacity from Blackpool. He was still no match for me, of course, but I may have use for him later. I have drained the blood from the 10 warriors and their captain, and they have fallen into the great sleep of death. The bodies have been buried on the grounds. Tomorrow night they will arise as my spawn, and we shall dine in high fashion on the blood of their cowardly comrades.
Like hell.
It has been 6 days since the attack, and I am gratified to write that I see great spirit in the leader, Lord Acer Darvin, the Baron of Blackpool. Ha! What a high position in such a lowly world. I shall give him something greater. He will be released from my thrall. Darvin will take the gift of my blood and drink deeply. He was a lord of dirt, a lord of nothing. He will be elevated in spirit and form to a great being. He will be a vampire. I'm confident that in many centuries my son will be known and feared as the bane of this land, a great vampire that none will dare to reckon with. My son is becoming too proud for his own good. I pray he will remember his place in my courts. I am his sire, though it is becoming clear that he has no want of a superior. If Darvin wishes to be free of me, he has my leave. Would I could have him stay for many decades. There is so much he has to learn. I can teach him to be greater, to be stronger. His decades in this world are nothing to my centuries. The foolishness of pride bewilders me. My obstinate son will hear no advice. Perhaps I misjudged. Perhaps the spirit was not befitting a vampire. I expect he will leave me to make his own way before the week is out.
And then he got stabbed.
And then he got stabbed. And beheaded. And going to
soon to be on fire.
Okay, well that's all that.
Yay!
So, is Darvin a vampire? I don't know. All right, what are you guys doing?
Are there any more doors from this room?
Nope, you have completed searching the entirety of this here keep.
All right. You guys want to head back to town? Here's some money. How many of you are there?
Money, please.
Money,
Sorry.
please.
Money, please.
I'm gonna give you each 50 silver and 50 gold.
And she's keeping the election for herself.
Oh yeah. She should.
She'll keep-
50 silver and 50 gold.
Yes.
Alright.
We'll see about the rubies later. I might need to con somebody for something. It'd be good to flash them around in their face.
Flash them in their face, roll your die, and win at every game.
I gotta kill some chickens.
Oh. You're gonna kill them before you leave?
Well, I can't carry them back. I can string them up though. I have like.
All right, I'm gonna have to look up freaking stats for a chicken here real quick.
Oh, were you gonna give us any more XP?
Yeah, I'll figure that out and message it to you. Now that you're through the castle, I can just kind of give you the whole thing.
Oh, fine. I won't kill them. I'll just.
You can. I'm just gonna make it.
You just leave the door open.
No, I'll
and-
just.
Right? They'll suffer. They'll choke on the smoke.
No, I want to.
Okay, here we go. I
don't
found
want
it.
to kill them.
They have
I
one
want
hit
to
point.
take them home.
Okay.
I don't have a home. I'm gonna take.
You can
them.
give it to the families of the town.
There's
so they
empty
have
houses.
eggs,
Yeah,
because
I'll
they
give
don't
it
have
to the
children
chickie
anymore.
who made the map for us.
There you go.
And she'll take care of them, and we can have eggs sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I tie little harnesses and so that they're all in a row with my hempen rope.
Okay. Good job.
Like
Come
ducks.
on, ladies.
Like little ducklings.
My queens. My little beasties.
All right. So I imagine you're probably going back out the back entrance because that's where you left your horses and Daisy.
Yep.
All right. So you go back the way you came. There's still. I mean, it's only really been a day,
Ugh.
so you still hear the cries of the
Mothers?
rats
Oh.
in the cave.
Oh, they're still crying?
It's literally been a day.
But how many did we kill
As you're walking
anyway?
through, you guys see like a little shrine.
Oh, Oh god.
Aw.
set up.
Just my...
Are they wearing little ribbons on their little fur chests?
Yeah, they've got little
Are
ornaments.
they rending their clothes?
They're not self-flagellating or anything.
No.
All right, so you get on your horses and lizard,
And my own damn feet.
and on your own damn feet,
And dire chicken.
and dire chicken that you don't have, and then head on back to town. You do realize that in the area that you're in, the fog is much thinner. But as you approach the town, the fog does thicken again.
Okay.
There's a vampire somewhere. Now, I want to test this top out because I have this hypothesis that may or may not be true, that maybe it'll spin but not for very long if like a certain amount away, but like maybe it'll stop once we
So
get close.
this keeps about a half day's journey away from town. So you're still pretty dang far. So it spins fine
We
here.
should probably take like a
Okay.
long rest before we head back, right?
Well, the sun's starting to set. That
Should
is
we head-
true. But yeah, I'm sure it's a road leading back,
Okay. Whatever.
and no matter what, you have a random encounter chance. So. I mean, what? All right. So do you want to just head back in town, or do you want to try to camp out?
Head back.
Okay.
Well, how are we doing health-wise?
I mean,
You guys are all doing pretty
I've
good.
got
I
12
think.
out of 20.
I haven't gotten hit.
Can I do any healing on her?
Sure.
Or is that only for
Oh, you-
potions?
You can do it. You have healing. I think you and what's his name have healing word.
Mm-hmm.
Healing word. So it's just a... This is my last spell.
Okay.
Alright, let's do healing word on you, miss.
Okay. What is that?
Do you gain hit points equal to 1d4 plus 1? Is that 1? My spell casting is 1? Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, my spell casting level is 1.
Yes.
3, so 4. So I am up to 16. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, you guys are heading back.
On the road again.
And nothing happens. And you make it back in town. It's definitely still pretty dang foggy.
Okay.
Dang it.
So
Is the fog still
I'm gonna spin my
gropey,
top.
moany?
Gropey.
okay.
This is some Me Too.
Where are you standing in town right now?
Just the edge?
Okay.
It's just the edge.
It spins
What spins?
the top.
Oh. Good.
Okay. We're not about to get jumped. That's good.
At least not by anything dead.
Yeah, right.
Should we rest at the inn?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
probably pushing midnight now.
Is this the same inn where we made bad in
No,
the
that was the tavern.
I mean,
Oh,
we is
right.
a generous
This is the
word that
inn
you're
where
using there.
Elishana held the daughter of the inn owner
She-
hostage, looking for her Nalvishne doll.
She deserved it. She provoked me.
All right, so
Well,
you.
I can probably stay at the inn. I'm not sure about all of you.
All right, you walk in, and the lady of the inn eyeballs you.
Hot.
Tamina, I think? Yeah.
I don't think it was a hot eyeball.
Oh.
It was a very cold eyeball.
Ah.
Tamina gives you the stink eye,
Uh-huh.
but you paid her, so she doesn't talk to you, but she does not greet you.
Rude.
I'm going to greet her and promise her that I'm going to, be on my own best behavior. And I am sorry for what her family went there.
So could I apologize?
You can try.
Probably a good idea.
Can I take her aside so I don't have to roleplay it?
No.
Damn it!
She's not gonna walk off alone with the person who held the knife to her daughter's neck. She nods her head at Grin, but still doesn't speak.
Can I hand her a chicken?
You might want to use your words first.
Peace offering. I'll be like 11.
What am I going to do with a chicken?
It gives eggs.
Listen,
what is her name?
her name is Tamina.
Wait, she's the mom?
That's the daughter.
Oh, what's the mom? It's like, damn, girl. Oh, her. She's so sweet. I was off my meds. And now I have plenty.
Unfortunately, I must apologize for peeing on your meds earlier.
If you give me an opportunity to apologize to you, your husband and your daughter, I promise these guys will keep me under control. And the meds.
I think just keep to yourself. We've had enough problems here. We don't need any more. Just, if you leave them be, I think that's enough of an apology.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd also like to offer my formal apology and ask if that corner over there has been claimed. For no particular reason, I thought I would ask.
I've been talking
Oh,
to
no.
the tavern keeper, and
Oh my.
so I do believe you do have a reason, and it is taken.
All right, is there
There
a right
is an
to
out-
challenge, or what do I
There
need?
is an outhouse outside. You may use that, sir.
Fine.
It's weird how obsessed you guys were with outhouses.
We don't use outhouses where I come from.
It's okay, I brought my own
Where
tapestry.
do you come from?
I brought my own tapestry, I'm good.
She said that you came from Finger Paint Land?
Oh yeah, no, that was that was Fiznik.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Don't remember that one.
She
How
said
much
that
does
his
the-
name is Blue, and you were from Finger Paint Land.
That's right. For them.
How much is the room?
It is... I don't remember. Like 10 gold a day? No, it was like 1 gold a day, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you excuse me, I need to get to bed.
You sure you don't want the chicken?
No. Maybe take it to
No,
the
you're not
farm?
sure?
Take it to maybe one of the farmers where they have a chicken coop already.
Everyone needs
Those are very healthy looking chickens, I do have to say.
Thanks
But
to
please-
Fiznik. Good job,
Please
Fiznik.
tie them up outside. The chickens don't have a poo corner either.
They don't need one. Wink, wink.
No, put them outside. And she goes to her room. Having dispatched the head vampire, our heroes return to Blackpool with evidence that Darwin is one as well. Can they get the town on their side? Will they even try? Find out next time on Of Dice and Dens, a D&D podcast.